Zach Marsh, professional footballer. How does that sound?
No, it's amazing. It's something that I've always dreamed of, really. It's something that when I was younger I thought was a dream, but obviously it's become a reality now, so that's amazing.
And a big moment, I guess, not just for you, but for your family as well.
Yeah, no, it's an amazing moment. They've done so much for me, taken me around the country. So yeah, it's an amazing moment.
Let's talk a bit about that actually, going around the country and growing up. Where did you grow up?
I grew up in a place called Harpenden in Hertfordshire. So I went to school around there, and then when I was 14 I joined Watford, and that was amazing. I played grassroots since I was 7. So I thought that taught me a lot as well in terms of the fight and hunger needed in the game.
And you're a striker, so I'm presuming you're one of those guys that was scoring ridiculous amounts of goals
Yeah.
in the season. Come on, give me some of your stats from grassroots.
Some of the 54 goals in the season, sort of in under 13s, was one of the highlights, I'd say. But when you're 8 or 9, didn't really count. So
most goals scored in a match?
Was probably in a school game where I scored 6 in 20 minutes and then got pulled off.
How much did you enjoy the first step into academy football at the age of 14?
It was an amazing step, really. It was something that I've always wanted to do and something I've always tried to do, but had never quite done it. So to do that at 14 was amazing. And I think I appreciated what we had in the academy rather than because I knew the other side of the game, which is Sunday League. So that was something that I think really has benefited me.
You joined Palace in March this year. How did that all come about?
Well, there was a bit of interest from other clubs, and because I've been to England camp in July 2021, so that was really good. And so yeah, it just came from there, really.
And first impressions when you came into this new academy?
It's an amazing place. The atmosphere in there is amazing. Everybody pushes each other every day to try and get better, and the atmosphere and training is great. So yeah, it's an amazing place to be.
A lot's made of the players in South London a certain type of player. What have you noticed about the players here at the club?
Everyone really fights hard, and I think that really makes you better because you've got to fight hard to try and beat them. And I think that's something that Quinny drives every day in training, and it's something that everybody else drives from each other, is that we all want to get better and we all want to try and improve.
Have you been learning lots about the football club and what it's all about?
Yeah, I think I've learned a lot in the short space of time I've been here, and it's an amazing club with amazing fans, so I'm really lucky to be here.
Anyone who particularly excites you watching in the first team? Any inspirations there?
Well, the one inspiration I'd say is probably Zaha, because he's just an amazing, and he probably embodies the club the most with his fight and passion, not only his skill, but there's real hunger for wanting to do well, wanting to score goals, which is something that I want to try and do as well.
And what are your strengths as a player? I think you can play all across the front line.
Yeah, I'd say my best position is number 9, but this season I've been learning to play wider, which I think has been really good for my development, as it's another side to the game. And my main strength, I'd say, is probably runs in behind, because movement is quite clever, and that's what I'd say I base my game around.
Outside of Palace, what players do you look up to?
Well, the one that kind of made me into the player number 9 watching was Vardy during his seasons with Leicester, because his runs and movement is so clever, and I've spent hours watching him and watching what he does to try and do it as well.
What's any short-term aims for you here at the academy? You've played in most games for the 18s this season, haven't you?
Yeah, so it's been a good start to the season. Obviously I got my first goal against Chelsea, which is a good moment, and it's something that I want to try and keep going and keep getting more goals and assists, but also want to try and push for the league this year.
And what's the main thing that Quinny's demanding from you?
It's hard work and attitude, because obviously everyone here is a good player, otherwise they wouldn't be here. So it's about coming in every day and having a good attitude and trying to improve and strive to be better.
Brilliant, fantastic. Well, welcome to your professional life.
Thank you.